What's up, my fellow Tauruses? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally, beautifully blessed day, because I can talk, guys. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below so you always know when the next video does go live. This is going to be a quick reading on what it is that you need to let go of in the upcoming days, week, or month. Right, we're all at different timelines in our journey, so this is just going to be a quick reading with 2 tarot cards, 2 oracle cards to get you on your way and what it is that you can overcome. I am going to say trigger alert because it has been that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it will. But let's get into it and see what information we can give to you guys on your journey. What messages do you have for Taurus and what they need to let go of, Source, in the upcoming days, weeks, and month? What messages do you have for Taurus and what they need to let go of in the upcoming days, weeks, and month? Let's see what we got going on, Taurus. Right. What messages do you have for Taurus, Source? How can we help out Taurus on their journey? What do they need to let go of in the upcoming days, weeks, and months? Okay, these 2 cards wanted to come out, so we're going to take them. Okay. So we have, alright, the Devil in the reverse. Ooh, followed by the 5 of Wands in the upright. So we have 6 and 5 here. So needing to change and also needing to think better of yourself, Taurus. You need to stop being in this energy of not trusting yourself, trusting your abilities, right? So there's definitely going to be something that does balance itself out here. But first of all, you have to let go of this incessant need for looking for money, for approval, or possibly having codependent relationships. You know, the Devil card, regardless if it's in the reverse or the upright, in my deck, it does either way, it's not really a good card, right? Because in one, you've got these energetic ties to somebody that's not good. They're keeping you from having the life that you want and you're allowing it. And 2, it's also having this need to find things and possessions in your life, right? So right now you're dealing with this want to have this material abundance in your life, this need for obsessive amounts of money. And I can understand that. You guys are coin sign, you're connected with the earth, right? This is Capricorn energy coming through here too. Possibly Leo you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be, but this is the thing, is like, what's going on, Taurus, is you're wanting to be put on a pedestal. You want to be put up on a pedestal. You want people to see the hardships that you've gone through, and you want people to admire and exalt you because of those hardships, because it means that it gives validation to what it is that you've gone through in your life. And that's the thing. It's like, that's an imbalance, and Source is really trying to point that out to you. There's a huge imbalance here of you wanting that exaltation. Right? You're not better just because you went through something that looks worse than another person. Right? And that's hard sometimes to believe because it's so detrimental to us. Right? When you've experienced it, it's so detrimental and it hurts so bad. And it's like no one can understand that. And when you come from that energy, you're basically saying that you yourself don't even understand the depths of the hardship that you've gone through. Rather, you want everyone else to acknowledge and honor it, and you yourself don't want to look at it because you want to use it as a token to be above others. All right? And I understand that. I understand that it's not good or bad. It's not good or bad. It just is. Okay? It's what's coming out in the cards, and that's okay. You know, I'm not here to say bad, Taurus. You shouldn't be doing... No, like, if I could say that there's another person out there that hasn't done it, you know, the likelihood of someone not doing it versus the people who have done it, it's like, it's so flip-flop. Because the thing is that most people do get into that energy of like, what I've been through is so bad, you don't understand, and it's your job to see me. And that's what Source is just telling you what you need to let go of. It's like saying that you really need to look at the own darkness within your soul. Like, you're really not looking at your shadow self. You want everyone else to see your shadow self and say, poor shadow self, Taurus. Like, you know, and yet you're not saying that to yourself, Taurus. Like, when are you going to look in the darkness and say, wow, I went through a lot. And I honor that, and I love myself, and I know that that doesn't make me a bad person, or that doesn't make me a lesser person just because I experienced that. It doesn't. It doesn't. But you can't force that on others to put you on a pedestal, to put you up in this place of seeing you, and for the pursuit of money too. Like, I'm really getting that right now. It's for the pursuit of money. And you're trying to hold this over somebody's head or other people's heads. It's like, no, you guys don't know this. And that's what Source is saying. Let that go. And when you let that go, your balance is going to be restored. Like, you're going to come into balance within your soul. And this is between masculine and feminine energies. It's like you're... Oh, I got you. Thank you, Source. You're really afraid to be the maternal aspect to yourself. So you've embraced this very paternal energy of always working, always going, always on the go, always ignoring your feelings, always ignoring how you feel. And that's what Source is saying. You just need to let that go. When you let that go, you're going to come back into balance and be stronger than you were before. And you're going to see yourself in a whole new light, and you're going to be able to help others that maybe have experienced something similar to what it is that you've been through. But you can't just expect that what you've been through is going to be the light for someone else if you can't see the darkness in it, right? Like, this is dealing with your internal shadow self. This card wants to come out, so I'm going to take that one. Yeah, this is really about dealing with that internal shadow self so that you can teach others to really embrace their own shadow selves, Taurus. And that's a beautiful place to be. That means leadership for you. But this is about you changing. This card wants to come out, so I'm going to take it. Right, this is about you changing and embracing that change. Look, we've got 5 on the bottom. Wolverine, fierceness, right? Like, you have a lot of anger pent up inside of you, and you're not using it to fuel you in the best way. You're using it to fuel you in a way like only when people exalt your journey or really put a lot of admiration on what it is that you've been through does that make you feel good. And when they don't, it makes you angry. We have 5. Right? So that's, again, coming to that place of balance and change. Right? Look. When you do, you're going to embrace this beautiful place of happiness and peace and harmony. I feel like you fight harmony all the time. Like, there's a lot of resistance to it. Because that means that you really have to look within. And that's what's so scary. Like, that, it's like a resistance to looking within. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that. But look, we have balance coming in, and we have 6 coming out again. So this is about how you view yourself. You don't think very highly of yourself. You don't actually feel like you're worthy of a leadership position, which is complete bullshit, Taurus. Let me just say, and I'm calling you out right now, okay? You don't feel like you're internally worthy of a leadership position. You fight for it, absolutely. You fight for it because you feel like that's the right thing to do. But you also fight for it for the stability of wealth. And you're not feeling very wealthy inside. And this is about finding your own inner happiness and seeing yourself as worthy of the life that you desire. Whether that's riches or not, it doesn't matter. It's about finding internal wealth so you can mirror that back into the outside world. Because right now what's being mirrored to you is that deep darkness that's coming out, and it's overwhelming you right now. Like, it's very much prevalent in your mind front. And look, we've got whale breach. Yeah, you need to let go of whatever it is that you're doing right now and come back into balance with yourself. Because you've taken this energy on of this journey of like, I have to prove somebody wrong. I have to prove other people wrong. I have to prove maybe even yourself wrong. And there's no proving anything to anybody on this journey. There's not. There's not. What you went through was awful. Okay? But unless you validate that for yourself, somebody else isn't going to be able to validate that, because you can't ask somebody to do something that you yourself are not willing to do. You see how unfair that is? Well, I wouldn't ask myself to do that, but I'm going to ask you to do that. Like, that just, it's not a fair place to come from. And look, you've got ocean. So I feel like you guys need to get out of your element and go visit some water somewhere, like a lake, a river, the ocean, if you're nearby the ocean. This is really talking about getting away from your work and taking that vacation that you've been wanting to take. Like, I know things are kind of upside down right now, and that's okay. Can you still do what it is that you want to do and get a change of scenery, get out of your zip code for a minute so that you can rebalance yourself? And I feel like once you get into a place of where you're connecting with your emotional aspect and getting around water, right? What I say, you don't want to connect with your emotions at all. And we have so much water coming through right now. And water is tied with our emotional being. And that's saying that this is going to give you a sense of balance. This is going to bring you back in connection with yourself, and it's going to give you a moment to maybe even cry about what it is that's happened to you and not feel bad about being hurt by it. It's okay to feel hurt by what happened, but what's not okay is to use that as fuel to treat others a certain way, right? Because that means you're letting that situation get the best of you, and that's not only unfair to the people around you, more importantly, Taurus, it's so unfair to you, because it means you're pushing away potential people who do care about you. It means you're pushing away people who can stand there for you on this journey, okay? I have faith and trust in you. I know you're going to be able to do it. I'm sending out light and love to you and courage, encouragement on this, because I know that you have it within you to do it. All right, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, set that notification bell down below so you always know when the next video does go live. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. And until next time, Taurus, go forth boldly and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Becky's out of the house for now, but until we meet each other again, mwah, peace out. I love y'all. Bye.